Hello and welcome. I'm Vincent Masoluke. I'm joined today by my colleague Mike van der Westhuizen from the Citadel Asset Management team. We're here to talk about the Citadel SA Bond H4 Fund. Mike, can you tell us the key aspects of the fund?
The Citadel SA Bond H4 Fund is a specialist interest-bearing portfolio that aims to outperform the South African All Bond Index, or the ALLB, by investing predominantly in local government and corporate bonds. It is geared at maintaining a relatively stable capital value as well as a reasonable level of liquidity under normal market conditions.
Now let's discuss the fund's low risk rating.
The risk rating shown on the minimum disclosure document, or MDD, categorize an asset class risk relative to other asset classes, with the generally accepted principle that a potential return rises with an increase in risk. Within this context, the portfolio sits between cash and equities. It is important to note that risk is not static, and it's also important to note that this is not a risk-free investment. It can be affected by adverse movements in both local and global macroeconomic and interest rate conditions, as well as through the creditworthiness of underlying issuers, such as the South African government. Through active management, we look to minimize these risks.
Why does the strategy work and why should people invest?
Vincent, as you know, risk management forms a crucial part of our investment process, so we look to mitigate large drawdowns when bond markets sell off. First and foremost, we are global investors, so even when managing local mandates, we try to assess the effect that global risk factors have on emerging markets like South Africa. And from there, local fundamentals are analysed through this global lens. The process has proven to outperform the benchmark over time. So even during a very volatile period last year, the fund returned 10%, outperforming its benchmark by 1.6% and its peer group average by 3.2%. More importantly, over time, the fund has outperformed both the benchmark and the peer group average on an absolute and risk-adjusted basis after all costs.
In these uncertain times, protecting one's wealth has increasingly become very important. And as well, having the right product mix in your portfolio has become very imperative. To find out more about the Citadel SA Bond H4 Fund, please consult your financial advisor or go to the Citadel website.